Hey, hey, hey. Welcome back to the branding behind Alex Hormozi's $100 million launch. My name is Cynthia Kita, and I'm your brand strategist, designer, and educator here at the Design Firmacy, your number one business pharmacy. And we have made it to the final episode of this series. So I just want to wrap things up with a couple more points. Now, overall, marketing got Alex Hormozi attention, right? But branding made his launch unforgettable. And so here's a full breakdown of how his brand and not just his book made history. So, point number one, his marketing got him attention, but his branding created a legacy. And that shows us, a very clear picture between marketing versus branding. He mentioned that he did over 3,000 ads. 3,000, over 3,000, okay? That is insane. That is insane. But it did the job because it got him everything that he needed to get people in the room, to see the launch, to be a part of it, to make history, and to purchase the book as well, even though the book was not at the forefront, right? So the marketing portion, again, got people to show up. But the branding and the strategy behind it all is what made the launch so unforgettable, and one that everybody is talking about, whether they had something good to say or something bad to say. All right. The second point is that every single brand vital showed up. So right from the start, we had our brand core, we had our brand positioning, we had brand persona, visual identity, branded offers, branded experiences, branded touch points, branded philosophy, and then branded framework, which I broke down in the last 9 videos, I believe. Yeah, the last 9 videos. So from brand core all the way down to framework, Alex Hormozi showcased all of those 9 elements seamlessly, showing you how important it is for you to also have it in your brand's arsenal. All right. Now, number 3 is that his book wasn't just sold, but it was actually lived out throughout the entire event. So essentially his launch, his event was his own case study. And so the event in and of itself was a proof of his money models. He didn't just sell the book, but he demonstrated what it means to have money models throughout your business and how to do them successfully. He was literally showing us, if you were paying attention, he was showing us throughout the entire experience. From the moment you pre-ordered and on, he was literally putting it all into practice. Now, number 4, the enduring takeaway is that Alex Hormozi's brand is going to outlast his offers. His purpose, his vision, all of that is going to outlast whatever it is that he puts out there, like in terms of offers and products, because those offers may fade, they may or may not fade, but a brand that is really rooted in a mission and a philosophy is what will last, is what people will remember. And so overall, a takeaway for entrepreneurs is that, don't just market. You want to make sure you brand every single move that you make within your business, because it's not just about your product. It's not just about your product. Your product is how you build something bigger. Your product is the vehicle that fuels or that moves whatever your purpose and your vision is. And that's the thing that people are going to back. They're always going to back your cause, the real reason why you're in business outside of just making money. And so Alex Hormozi proved that, branding is always going to outlast your marketing. You can run those 3,000 campaigns all day long, but if your brand isn't healthy, none of that stuff is going to stick. It's not going to make an impact. It's not going to turn your audience into loyal fans. Even I mentioned in a group that I was in that I didn't know Alex before this. And by watching him launch his book, it made me a fan. Truly, it made me a fan of him. I totally respect what he does and how he did it. And this is why I created the Brand Vitals Assessment, to diagnose your brand health across those 9 vital areas, because it's what every successful brand needs. And so, again, if you haven't taken your Brand Vitals Assessment, go ahead and do that. So, that brings us to the end of our debrief or our takeaways behind this $100 million launch that was just so amazing to be a part of. So before you click away, let me leave you with this. All right. Your marketing might get you noticed, but your branding is what makes people stay. And we want people to stay. So if you're ready to find out whether your brand is truly healthy, go ahead and take the Brand Vitals assessment by visiting mybrandvitals.com. It is literally like a checkup for your brand. It shows you exactly where you're strong and where you need some support. And then, in addition to that, if you want to go deeper into what makes you different, I want you to join me for What's Your Secret Sauce Challenge by visiting brandmysecretsauce.com. And in just a few days, you'll uncover the unique flavor that makes your brand irresistible. Because your brand deserves to do more than just sell. It deserves to stand strong and to speak for you even when you're not in the room. So thank you for joining me. Feel free to catch up with me on social media, but I definitely want to see you at brandmysecretsauce.com with the What's Your Secret Sauce Challenge. All right. So I'll see you next time. Bye.